Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another figure unboxing, and today we have a figure that I've literally been waiting for since like March, because that's when the pre-orders were available, and I have been so excited to get this guy. This is the FES Volume 8, I believe? Super Saiyajin 4 Gogeta. Very, very cool figure here. The FES line, if you are not familiar, is currently doing an entire line of all Gokus. Interestingly enough, they are not all technically Goku, considering that Gogeta here is obviously not just Goku, but it is Goku and Vegeta. By the way, this is the two in this current set. I'm not going to be getting this Goku, this Kid Goku, even though it does look like a pretty cool figure. I don't know. I'm just not the super biggest fan of Kid Goku's design. You know, I like my big mans here. But the figure was sculpted by Nakazawa. I forget how you say his first name, but I'm not gonna try and butcher it. Very good sculptor though. Love his work. He does great stuff. He made a lot of the FES line, if not all of it. I don't know if he actually did the entire thing, but I know he's made like most of it at least. He's definitely made that Rose, and I know a couple of others. But either way, that's the bottom of the box. Very interesting that they chose blue and orange. And then we also have that Toei sticker, which is the you know, sticker of authenticity, telling you that this boy is not a bootleg boy. Now, let's open him up. So yeah, even though this does say Son Goku as like the set, it's like basically all of like different kind of forms of Goku, I guess you would say. You know, they count Rose as a form of Goku, which kind of makes sense. Like, not like a form, you know, like in the traditional sense of like, you know, transformations, but like a form in the way of, you know, like it's kinda him. You know what I mean? Like characters that are related him directly, you know, like if he's involved with them. Obviously, that's the case here for Gogeta as well. So I don't actually have any Dragon Ball GT figures. I mean, you know, GT, why would I? But I am very excited about this Gogeta here because I don't know, I just like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's design, and he's very cool. I like him a lot. And as soon as I saw this figure, I was like, I gotta have him, bro. There's only a couple Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or excuse me, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta figures, or not Vegeta, I keep messing it up. Gogeta, there we go, to my knowledge. But this is definitely one of the best ones. The FES line is just known for being freaking fantastic. I have a couple from the line already. Some I've actually unboxed on the channel before. That Super Saiyan 3 Goku I unboxed a very long time ago as part of the FES line as well. Let me put the cardboard back in there. There's like a couple layers of cardboard in this one. Dang, I'm a little mad. I kind of like messed up the side of the box when I was cutting it, but that's okay. So let's take him out of the packaging. This is a very good figure, by the way. If you're a fan of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or you just like Dragon Ball figures, or you like Thunder, because apparently that's what it's assigned to do outside, here we go. There we go, and there he is. Look at all these pieces. Are his legs together? Yeah, I guess they are. Okay. Top half of him is bubble wrapped up, which is always a good sign. So this is his actual body here. This is a lot of pieces. Wow. And then this is the base. Let's do the base first. Just put Gogeta over there for now. I'm just trying to like organize all of my stuff here. All right. So let's do the base. I really need to clean this knife. It is a little bit dirty just from, you know, like using it to open packaging all the time and using it to like cut open tape and stuff. All right, so here is the base. Very simple. I like it. On the bottom, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, but it says Banpresto 2018 made in China. But yeah, base is nice. Very sturdy plastic, which is good. It has a little spot for the stand and the spot for where his foot goes there, so that is pretty cool. We also got the stand itself. Those always pop out really easily. It does have a little bit of like dust or something on it. I don't know what that is. Let's shove that in there though. Good. Ooh, that goes in there nice and tight. Good, 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 good. All right, do like that a lot. All right, so base built, nice, like it, love it. So we now have the little bit of his like belt that is, I don't know why they packaged it with this section. Kind of doesn't make sense to me, but whatever floats your boat, Banpresto, it's okay. So yeah, this is the little fabric belt that obviously Gogeta has. We'll put that on once we build our boy. Throw that plastic to the side there. Alright, so let's build this now. This is very interesting looking here. So let's take his pants out first, I guess. That is something I never thought I'd say in my life. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So he is very vertical, as you can see. He is a very vertical figure. That's something I'm noticing right away here. If the camera can capture it, I don't know. Let me see if I can. Don't you just love it when your camera falls? Anyway, I think you can see it from right here. Maybe there's like these little lines on here. I think it's weird. Like, I think it's supposed to just be like pant material, but it kind of like, I don't know, it looks really weird with how the lines are. You can kind of see them if you look really closely. They're also on the back here on his bootay. There's a little bit of them kind of all over. There's a weird like pinkish hue on some, or like purplish on some of the areas of the pants here. I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't think you can see it on the camera, but it's definitely there. There's also a little pink spot on his leg there. I don't know why. That I think is a error, but that is a-okay. Don't mind that too much. Let's get his ooh, you know what? No, I'm not gonna open the tail that way. Usually when it's something that's like kind of straight like that, or at least has like an end like that, usually I just kind of poke it through. But I will say there, that looks a little bit more delicate than usual, so I'm gonna rip it open and take it out that way because I don't want to ruin it. There's the tail. Oopsie. Wow, don't want to ruin it. Immediately drops it. Very nice detail on the fur there. I really do like that a lot. Very cool, very cool. I don't know if you can see it because my camera's a little bit wonky. I really need to get a dedicated camera to opening figures because my phone is just not cutting it anymore. Samsung, step up your game. I'm not transitioning to Apple though because they're just worse besides their camera. Anyhow, the tail has a lot of fur detail on it. I really do like that. There you go. Now you can kind of see it. Very cool. It is sometimes kind of hard to get that look when it comes to plastic. So I'm glad that they got that good. Let's open this up now. Is there a hole for me to make a hole? Don't think so. Oh, yes there is. I was gonna say, is there a hole for me to stab through and, you know, make a bigger hole? But there is. So interestingly enough, for the part of Gogeta here, they didn't bubble wrap the top, which I would think would be important considering how you know, pointy that. Wow, that is really pointy. That's actually really sharp. How pointy that is. But obviously it's important to kind of bubble wrap the rest of this. Wow, this is really rough. Okay, I'm already loving this. I'm already loving this a lot. Wow, they did a great job on that face sculpt. There is really weird like lines on his skin. I don't know if you can see that. The hair is a little bit odd. Like in terms of the color, I think that is technically, it's more accurate to the anime because I believe it was like this kind of tone red as opposed to, you know, more like the red that we see in some of the more modern like art of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But I like it a lot. I like this a lot. Honestly, I could just have this bit on my shelf like that. Well, if he could stand. And that would be perfect because it is actually really awesome. Alright, so let's get to putting them together. Okay, so first things first, let's put his pants on. Oh, actually, you know what? Where does this, before I start... Okay, that goes in the side hole, alright. I was gonna say, before I start putting them together... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put this together because I think it'll be a little bit easier that way so that I don't have to worry about, like, breaking the tail or the little, like, pant thing off. Ooh, that is a very tight fit, but that's good. I didn't even look at the back. The back looks fantastic, too. I love this little long hair. That is what Gogeta has back there. I like the coat a lot, too. That's really cool. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so in there is also, solid too. It's not focusing. There we go. This is solid. There's no like fabric that kind of cuts off there. I guess, you know, you're not looking at it like that. You're looking at it like, well, you'll see in a second once I actually put them on, but you're not looking at it from that angle, so I guess you technically won't see that. Oh, what do you do? All right, I think he's put together good. It does look a little bit weird with that line. There's a little bit of like a line. Maybe that's supposed to be there. There's like a little bit of a line between like the fur and the coat. I don't think it'll be noticeable once he's on the shelf. Can't really see it because of the shadow either, so I apologize about that. But he already looks fantastic without everything attached. So now let's put this in here. This also feels like a little bit of different material. Also, speaking of weirdness, the end of this is like kind of looks like it got messed up a little bit. That's really weird. This is like not bootleg, obviously. It has the sticker of approval. So I don't know why it looks like that. How does... Oh, I got it. I'm a dingle. There we go. Because it's supposed to be like he's flying backwards, right? There we go. I was putting it in upside down. So there we go. So he's like flying like that. That's cool. I really like that. All right. So let's put his tail in now. The two holes are obviously for the stand and for the tail. Why that has a hole on the side, I don't know. But let's think this just goes in like that. Perfect. Wow. Oh, that looks really good. Now, call me a furry all you want, but like when a tail is constructed really good on a figure like this, I don't know, bro. There's just something about it that's just really cool. I think it's just something to do with, you know, like, I don't know, the stature and like the, I don't know, what it adds to the figure. I don't know. And, you know, apparently my camera doesn't agree because it's not letting you see Gogeta. But let's take a look. Wow, he is really tall, as you can see. But yeah, no, that tail looks absolutely fantastic. It looks like it's coming right out of the pants too, which is exactly what we're looking for here. It is not posable. I'm not going to try and bend it because it's not really bendy, unfortunately, but that is a-okay. So in terms of the figure itself, really liking it so far. We'll see it on the stand in a second. The only thing I wanted to say is that these weird like lines on the pants that you can't really see because they're like so small, but they kind of look like fingerprints. Like if someone like put their finger on here when like, you know, it was getting painted, it kind of looks like that's on Gogeta's skin too, which is really weird. It's not really noticeable, but it's still there if you're looking at the detail, which you know I do. Alright, so in terms of the stand, obviously that goes in his leg there. Wow, that actually slips in really nice. Okay. Okay. And then this, I'm assuming, will just go down, right? Perfect. Wow. Oh my gosh, what a booming presence, bro. Alright, let me put this down. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at the shadow too. That's actually really cool. Yo, my man's is looking slick. Wow. So obviously, you know, you could like display him like this, I guess. You know, he's looking away. I don't want broccoli for dinner. But no, like, you know, he's kind of supposed to be flying away. And, you know, he's all smirky. Oh my gosh, bro. That like face right there is perfect. But yeah, no, he's like supposed to be flying away from the enemy, you know, like going that way. But that is really cool. I really like what they did with his face. Like they made it look like Gogeta a lot. It's very very interesting, I will say. It kind of like, there's something about it that looks a tiny bit off, but like from certain angles it looks amazing, like that. He's kind of got a little bit of like a chunky chin though, but like here it almost looks like a different face. I don't know what it is about this face, very odd, but either way I like it a lot. Definitely looks like Gogeta. There is some little like, looks like there's little like dents in the hair. That's kind of weird, but in terms of overall presentation for the figure, it is amazing. Really good. I actually really enjoy this figure. Very cool. Very excited. This is my first Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta figure. Probably only one of the only ones I'll own. There's only really one other one that I would maybe like to pick up in the future. But very cool nonetheless. Definitely recommend this guy. Let me grab some other figures to compare him to. Alright, so as you can see here, compared to the base form Grandista Goku, he is quite short. He is like, I think he might be, yeah, he's definitely taller like this when he's obviously standing up and down, but he's kind of leaning over, right? Because he's supposed to be dodging and looking all smug and swag and all those other adjectives like that. But Goku is definitely bigger. Obviously, he's a little bit thicker because the Grandista line, like their body width like that way is a lot bigger than the kind of like, I would say almost like standard size Banpresto figures, but this Banpresto World Figure Coliseum Journey to the West Goku actually scales like perfectly to this guy in terms of the size. I can't really show you them too close because their bases are gigantic, but they look very proportionate. Like their faces look pretty much the same size, their body looks the very same size. Really the only reason why Gogeta has why this guy has any height on Gogeta at all, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, is because of the power pole. The power pole is obviously very big there. So yeah, that's kind of it for the size thing there. Very good figure, though. Honestly, a very good size. Obviously, the Grandistas are like giants, so you know it's more, you know, like these guys display really well together. A lot of the Banpresto like FES line and the World Figure Coliseum figures scale really well together, excuse me, just because they're kind of, you know, like this around the same size and usually sculpted that way. But if you like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, this is a perfect piece for you. I will say though, the couple like little inconsistencies that I found on mine, like the like little like bits of plastic, like there's some like denting in the hair. I don't know if you can see that up there, maybe not, but there's like a little like tiny like hole and like another like little mark up there. The skin thing is a little bit weird, but it doesn't really bother me because, you know, you're not really looking at too much detail, but there is a little bit of extra plastic on the top of his orange thing. I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of see the line there. But other than that, honestly, and then maybe how the inside of this looked, but that's not such a big deal because it sticks in there fine. Fantastic figure, honestly, and I think that's honestly just a like a little bit of an error with mine besides the skin. Like, in the skin, too, another thing, his hands just look kind of... I don't know, he had his hands in water too long, I don't know, but it looks good is the point. I know I keep complaining about it, but I'm very nitpicky when it comes to figures like this, because I just want to, you know, like, examine every detail about them. I don't know. But anyhow, guys, hope you enjoyed. I highly recommend this figure. Oh, of course, places to get him in the description below. I forgot to mention, I got him for around 24 bucks on oh my gosh, Tokyo Otaku Mode. There we go. That's how much I got him for. Links if you want to get him are in the description below. Definitely check him out. Fantastic figure, and hit him with that sass, Gogeta.